One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Have you caught that anytime
Oh
lately?
yeah, every once in a while I'll snag onto that and I'll look at it, watch it and see. That was we shot that I think in 1974, and I'd done just some off Broadway work and a couple of little small parts and things, but that was also a great gift, being able to do Martini. And every once in a while, I look at it and just say, where did that guy go? In there somewhere. Martini's still in there somewhere, but it's like, yeah, caked in the crust of Danny.
What was Nicholson like on that set?
Great, great. It was really it was a pleasure to work with him. We're from the same neighborhood in New Jersey, like nearby. Like say, like I'm from Asbury, he's from Neptune. It's very close to down the shore. It's very close knit thing. I used to always hear about this guy. My sisters were older than I was, and they had a friend who's the baby brother or whatever went to California. He was a really good looking guy. He went. It was Jack. It was Jack, and I used to hear about him all the time, being a guy who was in California, going to be. He hadn't been a movie star yet, and then all of a sudden, boom, he bursts out on the screen, and he's like, there he is. And then I saw a lot of his films, and then was cast in Cuckoo's Nest. And I remember the first day we were in Salem, Oregon, at a real institution. It's like, and we were working on Milos had everybody in the day room, and we had 10 days rehearsal before we started shooting. And during that time, I never told him. And one day, I guess Michael told him that I was from Asbury. And he came around the corner like with a big, big smile on his face. He was like, Daddy, why did you tell me from Asbury? And that was it. We started talking about all the people that we knew in common, like all the crazies from the Jersey Shore, all the wonderful people that we grew up with, and it was like really a cool thing because we got to know each other. He only knew me as and I was always in character. Martini was like really a pain in the neck. I was always like, insinuating myself to something, getting in on some, moving into other people's space, and that way, it was kind of fun.
It's funny. I mean, of all the obviously Jersey people you hear about all the time,
Yeah.
obviously, in our entertainment world, and
Yes, a lot of
you don't
Jersey.
you don't normally hear Nicholson as a Jersey guy. I don't know, maybe
Yeah,
he
well,
sat
he's
for the
really
Lakers
Jersey.
courtside all those years. Maybe he just
Yeah, he's really very, very Jersey, and I didn't know him back then in town, but rumor has it that he was always into basketball and always into like sports and always like you know, and um, um, and so, but since of course since we met in the 70s, we anytime we get a chance we talk about Jersey. That's the thing. We talk about down the shore. That's like that was the golden place to be. I mean, if you were in the East Coast, the Jersey Shore was like Asbury and Belmar and Neptune and Manasquan and all those places down here, Long Branch. That was like that was the creme de la creme, of New
sure.
Jersey.